The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. Montgomery attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Josh Fleming, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Rich Hermanson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Gatewood. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Kay calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Ryan Bolt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch down the first baseline, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Fouled off. Bolt is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
To the plate now, Blake Allemond. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Lucas is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the visiting. At the plate, Xavier Edwards. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Lucius Fox. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now in the box, Wander Franco. First 2 minutes, 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Ready now, Andrew Bechtold. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Alexander Alvarez. And he's been liking what he's been seeing as he's swinging a very hot bat in the series. 6 runs batted in on 8 hits. Alvarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. Is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, foul ball.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jim Haley.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Nathan Lucas. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Josh Lowe. He was hitless in the shutout last night. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Rich Hermanson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lamar is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Hairston. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Ryan Bolt. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. He's set. Now the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nicholas Padilla is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Blake Allemond. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box, Andrew Bechtold, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the visitors are out in front here, 7-0. Stepping into the box, Grant Kay, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
0-1 the count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw in time at 1st for out number 2. Stepping up now, Rene Pinto. And he catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Hermanson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Placing and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Carlos Leal, pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready for another shot now, Rich Hermanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A man at third with one away. Line drive, base hit down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
The third baseman.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Ready for another chance? Blake Allemond. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and the visiting club leads it 10-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xavier Edwards back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Lucius Fox becomes out number 2 this inning. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Andrew Bechtold.
Number 5.
And now a pitch on the way.
Bechtold.
Just short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Now batting. The center field.
Into the box, Alexander Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ground ball left side. Oh, what a play. The throw. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And the visitors are out in front here, 10-0.
Leading off for the Biscuits. The
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Bailey.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now batting, Josh Lowe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Rich Hermanson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
K is right there, 1 down.
The batter.
Digging in, Devin Hairston.
Devin Hairston.
Here comes the first pitch. To third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jake Gatewood. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
K will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Miguel Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Alvarez is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rene Pinto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him. Ryan Bolt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Pulled toward right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So digging in now, Andrew Bechtold. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Lucius Fox is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Phoenix Sanders comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in, Devin Hairston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, man.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Jake Gatewood. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in now, Mark Mathias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopped to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
At the plate, Ryan Bolt. As he rips it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Second base.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Ready once again, Jim Haley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Alec Bettinger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Alec Bettinger.
And he fouls this one off. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In there at the letters 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Alamond ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the designated
At
hitter.
the plate, Josh Lowe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mike Franco enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Andrew Bechtold singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Alexander Alvarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Carlos Leal. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. And the visiting club leads it 14-0. Stepping in, Grant Kay, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here now is Ryan Lamar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Rene Pinto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On the verge of a no-hitter, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. At the plate, Corey Ray, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for San Antonio.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Corey Ray.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy, number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth.
In now, Ronnie Rodriguez. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box now, C.J. Hinojosa. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box, David Freitas. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Lucas Erceg. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 10, Yoanel Segovia.
Standing in now, Yoanel Segovia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Segovia, 23 years old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley. In Luis Urias, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Stepping in, Yoni Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yoni Hernandez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leody Taveras becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Grounded to the right. Peterson fields it cleanly. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Corey Ray.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Travis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there at the knees, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
To the plate now, Blake Swihart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Swihart, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
And he struck him out. So stepping in, Ladarius Clark, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Eli White. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. Travis stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, C.J. Hinojosa.
So now to the plate, C.J. Hinojosa rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lucas
At the plate now, Lucas Erceg, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Freitas blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now back, left fielder, Yoanel Segovia.
At the plate, Yoanel Segovia, as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. 0-1 the count. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in now, Michael De Leon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Peterson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoni Hernandez. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leody Taveras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Taveras, just 21 years of age. He's got a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Corey Ray. Now the pitch.
Ray.
Smokes this one into deep center field. Ranging back is Taveras. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Second baseman.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. De Leon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. It's sharply toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 9-0. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for third. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Into the box, Matt Duffy. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Sam Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2, here it comes. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Luke Farrell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. De Leon calls for it. One out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lucas Erceg. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a liner. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in once again, Yoangel Segovia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Luis Urias. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Segovia is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a run will... Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ladarius Clark.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eli White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Segovia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael DeLeon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Another 0-2 coming. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Jace Peterson. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked.
Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know,
this one also hit deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Now that designated hitter, C.J. Hinojosa.
To the plate now, C.J. Hinojosa. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Clark is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in, David Freitas. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 1 for 2. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Lucas Erceg. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Fedorovich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now pitching for San
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tim Fedorovich becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Leody Taveras. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yoángel Segovia. Bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, the shortstop, Luis Urias.
Into the box now, Luis Urias. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Clark comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Ray. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Jace Peterson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Duffy. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Sam Travis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now in the box, Blake Swihart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ryan Healy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taveras is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Rodriguez. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, CJ Hinojosa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Your attention, please.
Derek Law comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. This one's down to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Zach Brown is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Ladarius Clark. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A high fastball is in there. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eli White. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Michael DeLeon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So coming to the plate, Lucas Erceg, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Yoangel Segovia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Taveras waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
In now, Jace Peterson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. The relay throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Shane Carl enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
At the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Designated hitter, CJ.
So now to the plate, CJ Hinojosa. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Into the box, Tim Fedorovich. And it's fouled away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fedorovich averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Fouled off. This is popped up. Freitas is there. 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yoni Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Ersig is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Leody Taveras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
17-0 the final tonight. The Missions jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bubba Derby earns win number 4 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Brock Burke permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.